What's new with Ferrari? Have you heard the rumors circulating about the red car for the next year? As we speak, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz are battling Mercedes for the second spot in the Constructors' Championship behind Red Bull. But that's not all. There's also a buzz about what the next Ferrari will look like. Enrico Cardile, the technical director of the chassis department, let slip that the project for the 676 model will be a clear departure from the SF23. Fred Vasseur, the guiding force behind the racing department, made it clear that Ferrari is set to explore new development paths, even though the top leadership team remains the same as those who oversaw the F175 and SF23. Word on the street suggests that the rear of the car will be more extreme than the current design. Could Ferrari be following Red Bull's lead in adopting a pushrod rear suspension layout? This would avoid interference with the floor, and raising the internal components could allow for an even narrower gearbox casing. Some are even speculating a switch to a pull rod front suspension layout, considering the prevalence of this configuration in today's F1 cars like Red Bull and McLaren. However, according to Motorsport.com, Ferrari will stay true to a pushrod front and pull rod rear suspension in 2024, with completely redesigned linkages. In Maranello, they believe in building upon the experience gained over the years, adapting the systems to the requirements of a ground effect car. The aim? Keep the floor as close to the asphalt as possible and maintain a stable position for the tub to prevent sudden load changes that can affect tire wear. So expect significantly inclined arms for anti-dive at the front and anti-squat at the rear, but not changes in suspension layouts. The lines of change, according to Motorsport Italy, will lead to a completely new chassis. A fresh design, taking inspiration from some key concepts that made the RB19 invincible. The position of the lower intrusion cone is set to be revised, which currently hampers the aerodynamic shape. The front part of the chassis will also undergo a transformation. It will no longer have a square section like the SF23. The red car will take a leaf out of Adrian Newey at Red Bull's book, attempting to reduce the frontal area, and consequently, resistance to forward motion. Moreover, the car's layout might change slightly, with the cockpit moving slightly backward. This would protect the side pods from harmful turbulence from the front wheels and slightly shorten the transmission box. This is a direction that James Allison with Mercedes is also pursuing after Lewis Hamilton complained about a driving position too far forward for 2 consecutive years. It's easy to predict that there will be a convergence towards Red Bull's solutions in 2024. So as we wait for the unveiling, the anticipation for the new Ferrari continues to build. Until then, keep your engines revved and your eyes on the track.